favors killing. This is it. After all, that was how Frederick Lugard came. Lugard set up Nigeria through killing, and the killing has continued. The British people taught Hausa Fulani people how to rig elections. They showed them how to falsify census figures till today. They themselves enjoyed corruption in the zoo because these are black people. They cannot reason. Impossible. And I keep asking people, apart from your corrupt New Testament that they gave you, what else did they bring you that served any useful purpose? Tell me now. Let us listen. Nothing. Some will say education. They made you more stupid because you can't even reason properly. Education. Engineer who cannot engineer a road. Education. Professor of nuclear physics that cannot differentiate between the various components of an atom. That's the education they gave you. Black people. President Goodluck Jonathan has denied allegation that he is marginalizing Muslims in his policies. Rather, the president reiterated on Wednesday his commitment to be fair and just to all Nigerians, irrespective of religious and ethnic affiliation. The president said this in Abuja when he met in closed-door meeting a delegation of the Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs. The delegation was led by its leader, the Sultan of Sokoto, Saad Abubakar III, and the Secretary General of this council, Ishaq Oloyede. Oloyede, a professor who spoke to State House correspondents after the meeting, said the president had told them that the administration did. Bashir Othman Tofa, former presidential flag bearer of the president, albeit an imbecilic one, like Jonathan, is the British government. Hausas can kill all of you. Britain will not say anything. All of you carrying New Testament, King James Version, New International Version, all of you will be slaughtered by Muslims. The same people that gave you the Bible will not say anything. Nothing. They won't say anything. Because they see you as stupid and an idiot for accepting the rubbish they give to you. Look at them. They are killing you. Have they said anything? The answer is no. Why is Ohanese quiet? Because Ohanese is full of Christians. They can't speak. The same disease has afflicted them. Look on the other side when your people are being slaughtered. If they ask you, say, I'm a Christian, I'm forgiving. And you're a slave.
Hold on there. Hold on there. I have a lot. Today is not a religious program, but sometimes it's good for me to be able to allow it to roll. I still remain a humble servant. Methuselah Ipob said coming out from the city of Vienna. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I just want to apologize for so many of you that have been calling Methuselah. The phone is down. The phone is down. I think a lot. I know many people have been calling me. Look at it here. Can you see the screen? So it's down. For many of you that are writing me message, very, very sad. I can't see a message. The thing just hit on the ground yesterday and today, and that's all. So a lot of you have been writing messages and a lot of you have been calling. I can't pick your call. I don't even know who is calling, but I think I have to do something about it before tomorrow or next to replace it, because a lot of information is here. I want to see if I can be able to retrace it and at the same time to transfer it to the new fund I'm going to bring. I just want to thank many of you that have been steadfast in this struggle. No going back, and I see a lot of you going crazy because of the information you got about our leader. That is how it's supposed to be as a lovers of your leader. You're supposed not to be quiet. Nobody should hold you. Nobody should begrudge you. Why are you behaving the way you are behaving? But I just want to tell you to hold your emotion and always remember that anger is a small madness. So when you are doing something, when you are angry, you can spoil something more than what causes the anger. Don't allow yourself to be carried out by emotion. Emotion cannot do any change. Whatever you know that at the end of the day it doesn't bring clarification, it doesn't bring solution, you have to tend to reduce yourself towards that direction. I know so many of you may not understand the ethics and at the same time the reason why we are fighting for freedom. Some of you want to support, freedom fighting movement, but there's something that's involved in it that you need to know. That is why we are trying to carry everybody along, and at the same time, that's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it categorically that this thing is from one command, one chain of control. Because when you don't have an orderliness, you see that there will be bound to be discrepancies, and at the same time, people will tend to begin to dabble into what they don't know about. Methuselah is here tonight to speak to many of you. I have no more thing to tell you other than we are going to wait for tomorrow. We have leadership in this struggle. The leaders are coming tomorrow to address Biafrans. But I just want to tell you there's no cause for alarm. But I can't tell you that everything is all right. No, everything is not fine. We are entrapped in the so-called entity we call Nigeria. And the sad news is not that we are entrapped. No, we are not just only entrapped. Our people are very gullible. Majority of them are gullible to know where their problem coming from. Those of them that are clamoring for election, I don't know. I can't begin to quantify their sense of reasoning. I don't know how they reason. I don't know how they want to get it right by just using election. I don't know what will be their fate after this election. Would they have faith to begin to walk around and begin to talk to us that we have to wait? Are they going to be blaming us? They are going to blame you people. Yes, they are going to blame you people because this is the soft target they had. They can't confront those that are frustrating them. They will turn around and begin to talk about IPOB. They are the one that made us to lose. IPOB are the cause of our problem. Just like what is going on now in Biafra land. So many of them have started calling IPOB. IPOB are the one that brought this calamity in Igbo land. I'm telling you that the main calamity is coming. The main calamity is coming. We have tried our best to hold them. The men that many of you have been hearing that are swore to go down with what they believe in. People lying low does not mean that they are not they don't have plan. It's a risk not to take a risk. Sometimes many of you have been hearing noise on social media. Hearing noise about how we are going to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We give you 14 days ultimatum. If you didn't bring it, we don't do like that. When we give ultimatum, it's an ultimatum. He's our leader. It's not any other person apart from our leader. When we say we are giving you 48 hours, we know we give it. We don't begin to give empty threat. Empty threat is for coward. And when you give empty threat, your opponent will wait for you. If you didn't do anything, in other words, you are weak. Silence over stammer. Whatever that will bring solution to this movement, whatever that will yield the result, you can't hear it on internet. Whichever plan IPOB is going to use to get what we are looking for is not on internet. Some of you are too emotional. I don't blame you. This is how they glue you up. They glue you up with the mentality of but just now. I just want result now. I don't want to wait. That is why so many of you cannot hold yourself. Some of you, when you see us holding ourselves, talking to you, you feel that we are not serious. Some of you will feel that yes, these people that is talking doesn't even touch him. You don't know my mind. You don't know what is inside me. What you are seeing is the surface. We just try to carry many of you that are very weak along. Because I know that the mental capability and resilience of all Biafrans are not the same. So it is to individuals. So we were created, yes, by the same Chukwuka, but the stuff in us is different because of the experience we have had. So that is why when we come out somehow, we let you know what is at stake. Mazi Nnamdi and other directors of state, they are coming tomorrow to address us. I can't begin to tell you what they want to tell you tomorrow. No, we are going to listen to them. They are the leaders. We are not autopilot that doesn't obey the chain of command, that want to be relevant with information. But I just want to tell many of you, some of you that contacted me today, my phone was working. I replied you. And I replied you from my whole heart. I can't lie to many of you. Some of you will believe with me that if you have somebody at home, anybody that is living in Nigeria is not normal. Anybody that is living in Nigeria, you that are watching me, you may think you are normal, but you are not normal. The environment stagnates you. The environment stampede your reasoning. Forget that we are trying to struggle, to make sense. So that is why we must make sure we continue doing what we are doing. This struggle, and I hope those of us will not blame us at last. I know some of you that are watching me, you know some of you are too emotional. Do you know there will be a time when you will turn around and say, nah, these people, no, they kill our people. You know, now we have been trying to take it in a calm way. I think the directorate of state have tried. When you hear the doors are wide, it's their patience. Anytime you talk about the doors are wise, it's when you think about it, the meaning of the doors are wise. Critically, it revolves around patience. It means coming down in the presence of adversity. Coming down in the presence of aggregation, in the presence of, pains and sufferings, infliction of the pains by your own people. I remember when these people dabbling into this struggle, some of you were crying. Even my sister, you're also worried. That we never knew that this is not a substance. These people they are nothing compared to where we are heading to. And we tried to subdue them, and we did. Now, they want to test our resolve. And we are not doing what we are doing in the earnest, not because of those that are clamoring for election. We have no relationship with any election. We are interested in our leader. And now we have every justification whatsoever. We have tried a lot. And the Directorate of State, I have to thank all of you for your steadfastness. But now, and we must do the needful. So that is why we must pay attention to the instruction given to us tomorrow. I hope we will be remembered. So many of us that will try to do the needful. In any way we'll be remembered. We will be remembered. I know. The thing is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remains the leader of this group. He's facing it. He's carrying the burden. That is what, when somebody comes out in this presence of adversity, you begin to question his authority. It pains. Just imagine now, like he's suffering it here. They're trying to poison him. But the Chukwu Kagabama he served is greater than all of them. After he must have suffered this now, tomorrow now he will be with us and begin to talk. Somebody will come out and challenge him, saying, nah, stop that. This is how it's supposed to go. It pains. Some of us have been to university, 4 corners of Citadel of Ireland. You understand what I mean? Some of us that allow university to pass through us, you understand? Something you have gone through. One Okoko will come from behind, begin to talk to you anyhow, begin to molest you. While he never face him bamba. It pains. Now let me go straight to the point. I'm sorry. Anybody that want to call, it's not possible anymore. It's not possible. It's not possible. I can't peek. I can't peek. The thing just fall on the ground and the face just so it's very unfortunate, because I know some of you may like to call Methuselah this evening, either to air your grievances or maybe to displeasure, or maybe to pour out your worries. Sometimes it's good for you to speak up what is disturbing you. This is a way for you to ease your attention out. But it's very unfortunate they cannot get Methuselah online unless I'm going to be accepting Facebook here, that they can also come on live and then we can interact. But there's no cause for alarm. The only question I have for you, and at the same time, what I'm doing tonight is to prepare the ground for tomorrow. Tomorrow the leaders are coming to tell us what to do. We were going to know whether you will have people in this struggle. When you hear that ESN has been infiltrated, no, the ESN we have are intact, and those ones you saw those days being paraded by the leader of the people of Biafra. It is time for us to do the needful, and now that is the time. We can be doing it. Other people will be taking glory, no problem. Because there's job of other group that are out there. Their job is to take glory of whatever that happened. But the only thing I just want to let us know that whatever happens is not because of election. We don't have any business with election, but the only thing we are asking that our leader must be out. We have exercised enough patience. They said release him. You didn't hear when they said release him, and instead of many of you to, at once in a while, you talk about, nah, this man, they say they release him. Some of you begin to talk about, please, grant him bail. Please, I want to be a shorty. Can't you see that is a devilish act, is that? Somebody said, the nonsense court, you people call the appeal court of that zoo, said he should be freed. Yeah, court said they should release him. So what we expect from so many of you is to come out and say, please, obey the court order. You now begin to bring another analogy as if you are begging. I'm begging you, please, please, I want to shorty. It's an act of cowardice, and we are going to clear all those things from our ways. It's going to involve lives, I know. And let me try to replay this. I have this. Today is not a religious program, but it involves this. It involves religious. Very, 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 very important. Very, very important. Let me see if I can be able to see what I have here. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that so many of us that have occupied so many positions, they don't have all it takes to fight for this struggle. I just want to tell you where religion affects this struggle. I say so many. So many. I'm not talking about the coward in America called Dr. Donald. No. We have many of them like that in this struggle. Heading positions. They don't know what is truth for that. They can't ginger you. Sometimes you need to be gingered by men of resolute. Some of them are into prayer. Some of them are into prayer. So that is why it's very sad. In your quotage training, at least to learn how to even defend yourself. They will be seeing you as nah, this person is not serious. This is not why we are here. We are here to follow instruction. We are here to just do prayer. If they give us prayer, we will pray. Some of them are not determined. But I don't blame them somehow, because on down in the position. Nowhere, nobody to be seen. We have a lot of Biafrans in so many countries, but they don't come closer. So that's why if I talk, I withdraw myself, because I remember how we were suffering from the beginning. So many of them now, you see them occupying position, they have been suffering for this struggle. They may not be capable 100%, but at least they are dedicated. But there's something that is deprived from them. They are still deluded with religion. And that is why I try to... Let me on this. I know today is not a religious issue. But let me just allow this to roll a bit before I now go into the issue. Because it affects everything we are doing. Religion. It affects... Sometimes when I'm speaking, many of you will think that I'm going against your faith. Brother, that thing have never helped us. I tell you. Rather, it made me and you to see this level we are now. It made us to be like this. You see the stage we are now. It is called, the highest thing you will do now, highest, is lamentation. Lament. And we are willing. Christians, we are no. That's why I play you this song. So that you will start crying. But it doesn't shake us. It doesn't shake us at all. I don't even believe in God. I want to make it open to many of you. I don't believe in that thing people call God. I call my own Chugo Gabiam. It's not the same. It's not the same. In other words, I don't hold on to heaven and earth. No. Can you imagine when you bring your mind into this, you see how your mind will be working? Because if you put your mind in heaven and hell, sin, I'm a sinner, brother, you will be down. Because you want to go to heaven. You want to keep your hands clean. You don't want to commit sins. And it's a sin. It's a sin to do this. It's a sin. This is not in my dictionary. Like some of you say now, let me swear in the name of God. No, I don't believe in that crap. I swear. I want to swear that it's not me. No. I can do something. You call me, I swear with the Bible. Nothing will happen to me. I don't believe in it. So I just want to try to tell many of you what is destroying us. Where you clinch your mind. Clinch your mind, it make you down. We need to go back to our root. We need to go back to our root so that we can be able to understand our environment. That's what is disturbing us. I don't want to dabble into it so hard. I know many of you will run away. If I dabble it into how it is in my mind, many of you will run. Many of you will not understand my point because it's in you. So that's why we are taking it gradually. But I just want to make it clear to many of you today. I don't believe in God. I don't believe that, the concept. You see all this Adam and Eve? No. That for me is just like a tortoise story. I believe, not even believe. I cannot say I believe, because believe is fantasy. Believe is ability for you not to accept what you don't know. You say I believe. I can say I hold on to Chugo Kabiam as a motivator. But they do anything for me. I mean they do something for me. Let's go.
For people like me who are passionate about my motherland, Biafra, at the same time not willing to relinquish or renounce my Christian belief because it is something I know is.
This is a Biafran speaking. He said he's not even ready to relinquish that is faith, which is Christianity. And what confuses me sometimes, maybe many of you can put me through. What confuses me sometimes that some of them they accepted that we are forced. That is the thing that confuses me. Yes, I agree they force it on us. Yes, I agree they kill us for us to become Christian. But now they have left us. It is no more their fault. But you are holding what they force you to become. I don't just get it, brother. You know, sometimes it's confusing. Maybe how I wish I had this phone. I have lost a lot in this phone. In this phone, so many things is here. I agree. Yes, Metu, I agree with you that they force it on us. They slaughtered us, but now they have left us. So it's no more their fault. But you are holding what that thing they force you to become. It's just like saying, look at the brought to Nigeria. They created Nigeria. But now he left, so I have to hold on to Nigeria. So that's what this man is telling me. The man is telling us that he's now, he can't, nobody should tamper with it. He's a true believer. How are we that they are holding on to their own and respect our own? I will not have a problem with them because that's a freedom of worship, brother. That's a freedom of worship. Freedom of worship. Nobody should force you. Don't allow anybody to force you to hold on to his own God or whatever he called Chukoki. But my annoyance is that you hold on to your own, but you are still chasing me around, telling me that my own is evil. Some of them will meet me on the road. They say, have I given my life to Jesus? I say, I don't need it. They say, no, I must give my life. Is it not by force? All this evangelism they used to go around. Then when I talk about my own, they say, no, my own is evil. I just want many of you to see where our anger is coming from. Because sometimes when we speak, some of you will think we are just attacking people like that. No, it has been a long time that I've been doing this. Just because we have never woken up. Now we have woken up to challenge them.
Like me who are passionate about my motherland, Biafra, at the same time not willing to relinquish or renounce my Christian belief because it is something I know is true for me. That is my one question. Again, sir, another second question is, there are fake organizations there pretending to be fighting for the cause of Biafra, which we have seen most of them. One of them is Masop. Gilead have joined the group. There are also several others. My second question is, the fact that there are fake organizations who are not fighting for Biafra but for their selfish interests, does that make the Biafran cause false? Does that make the indigenous people of Biafra, who I believe strongly are championing truly and honestly the cause of Biafrans, does that make us false? If the answer is no, why then should the fact that there are fake pastors, fake Christians, and those who have brought religion to us are hypocrites, which we have seen in different areas, why should their action therefore cast the whole Christianity faith as fault, as they are portraying? This is my question, sir.
Thank you very, very much. Very, very intelligent question and well put. I must commend you for coming and putting it this way. By your questions, you have made more sense than most people have come across. I will start by answering your first question. Is it possible for somebody to be a Christian and still partake in what we are doing? And the answer is yes. Yes, and another yes, and I will tell you why. Because I grew up in the village. I was brought up in the finest traditions of Biafra, and I imbibed it as I was growing up. There is a name we have in my place, or something the same, Onye Nachia. Onye Nachia. Chi in the sense means your conscience. Anything you want to worship or kiss or bow down before is your business. It doesn't concern me. want to do is entirely up to you. So everybody has a stake in the new Biafra. What I'm saying is that to me, that Chukwuabiama is my God. I worship Chukwukika. Anybody can worship whatever they want to worship. I have said it before on Radio Biafra that should Boko Haram start chasing the Sultan of Sokoto and he runs to Biafra land and seeks political asylum, we'll grant him asylum. We will not force him to convert to anything else. If he wants to practice his Islam, he's more than welcome to do so. People must understand that we are Biafran people, we are tolerant by nature because we do not kill. That is important to understand that everybody has a stake, even those that do not believe in what we believe in. I don't know for your household what you intend to worship or what you're worshiping. As for mine, I worship the Lord of hosts, Jehovah, Chukwuabiama. That's my worship. So we resolve that everybody is welcome, but nothing is going to stop us from having this debate going forward. You see, having debate doesn't mean that people are quarreling. That is why I said to black people, you copy from white people all the useless bad things. Do you know they debate these things in the House of Parliament in England? Do you know there was a debate in the House of Commons? They asked them, why is it that the future Queen or King of England cannot marry a Catholic? People did not know that before. That as the King or Queen of England, you are not allowed to marry a Catholic. People didn't know that. It was debated in the House of Commons and the law was passed that said future those in line to the throne of England, that they can marry Catholics, there is no problem. It was passed as a law. And before you pass a law in England, my dear, you debate for nearly 2 years. We should not run away from debate. From what you have said now, if not for this debate, you would not have been able to put a very compelling case for your position. And nobody who is saying can argue with that. You made a very valid point. Nobody can argue with it. That is what we are here for. To bounce off ideas and learn from one another. That is number one. If you're a Christian and you hold on firmly to it, you're more than welcome to practice your faith. As for those of us who are here, Chukwuabiama is who we worship. That's number one. And about the fake groups, the same way.
For sure, did you hear it? I hear somebody writing, I believe in God. Though. I don't believe in God, I believe in Chukwuabiama. You don't understand me. I know you want me to call it that thing you used to hear. No, they are not the same. You may say, nah, many of you say that power is spoken word. Is it not many of you that said it? So you want me to be calling God, to then forgot to call it in my own name. I've explained it here millions times. They are not the same. I believe, I hold on to, I not even believe, I hold on to Chukwuabiama, not to God. I don't know who is God. I'm the meaning. I'm help. Forget about, they told many of you that it's the same thing with Chukwuabiama. No, it's not the same. Because it cannot be seen. So in other words, you can't describe something that you cannot see. Hold on to what you believe in. Come here now and tell a white man, say, nah, do you believe in Chukwuabiama? But unless you call it to God, you're getting it.
Do the analogy with the fake groups and trying to draw in the Christian ethos into it, the whole thing that the fact that a few Christians are fake doesn't mean all Christians are fake. The answer is also no. I'm not saying that. Does it mean that because you have fake groups in Biafra that all other groups around Biafra are tainted? And I also say to you that the answer to that is no, because there's a very clear difference. Biafra is a designated pursuit of freedom. Those that brought you their own version of Christianity brought it to you to enslave you. We have brought something, or you have brought something, not us, that will free.
Fake dog in UK or in America. I hope you're hearing it. They brought their own to enslave us. They brought it to enslave us. Let me tell you why sometimes when I talk about Christianity, some of you will be holding on to me. No. Christianity, we are known not to obey instruction. It is in their practice. They don't obey instruction. I repeat, especially Catholic. Catholic people, they don't obey instruction. And that's why they can find it easy to disobey any leaders. It's in their Bible now. Never you bow down to any image made by man, akpokwale isiala nye ihe eji aka ru. Tomorrow or next tomorrow that is Sunday, what are you going to see? Is it not to bow down there and do like this? It is in their genetic not to obey instruction. So that's why you are seeing them run around. It is there in your Bible now. Are you looking at me and frowning face? It says, Exodus chapter 20 or whatever. Never you bow. I don't want to know whether it is true or not. But provided you have holding on to it, that this is the word of God, according to many of you that are Christians, say probably the word of God. You hold on to it, but you are still not obeying the word of God. So, or do you get respect? Ordinarily, your fellow human being. Is it the one? Those ones you are going to respect them? You are not even obeying what is said in your own book. So that's why we are finding it difficult with them. We need discipline. Our hand is in this struggle. Director said they're coming tomorrow to give us instruction on what to do. I just want to tell many of you that are panicking. One day, relax. But it's not easy. I can't begin to tell you that you have to go and jubilate, or to tell you not to be worried. Relax. We are on top of the game, and I believe that the leaders of this struggle know what they are doing. But the only thing is that they want to change strategy. I have a lot in this phone. So I see some people saying, Metu, that I have to change I'll try. I have to. There's a voice I have here. Autopilot have already. Whoever that sent me that clip, if I didn't fix this, and I'll call you again to send me. They are tired of now sit at home. They want to bring another formula. Do you know the formula they want to bring? To tell you they're not serious. Do you know the formula they want to bring? As I sit at home, I will actually is in as age. Just imagine. They want to begin to buy pig. Now, Fulani does not carry IC pig. It's haram in their face. If you buy pig, you go and keep it in our farmland. If they see it, they will run away. It's okay. We're planning on we're planning it. Now, plan is about to land. Guess what? They are going to take responsibility. Anna taking the responsibility. Because serious men cannot walk and come out and begin to shout. Now we do. No.
People from bondage. That is the difference. I am not saying that I'm not good. After all, the Catholic Church through Caritas did wonderful work during the war with Nigeria. Nobody's taking that away from them. They did very good work. But also, when Frederick Lugard came and was cutting off the heads of all the crown princes and all the village heads in our place, they also brought railway, which served their purpose. But that same railway line made it possible for you to move goods from the north down to the south and vice versa, and move people as well. But that did not diminish or take away the right. Most of you that don't know where I'm talking about you, my dear brother. Other people who don't know where they come from. I am an Ebonite, and people that are conversant with scriptures, the part that the white people did not scribble away, they will tell you that the Ebonite said yes, that Yeshua came to preach the gospel. They believe in him, in his gospel. But they said, please, he is not God. They went to Emperor Constantine to plead with Emperor Constantine not to make Yeshua Messiah.
Still, they refuse.
They killed them. I believe in the scripture.
This is history. It's there. You can Google it. Emperor Constantine. All these things, all this concept of God will, if I die today, now God will judge. At the last day, God will give 10 commandments. These are human being form it. The reason why Hegi moved all these guys down over Jesus Christ is because of this. One idiot happened somewhere. Sorry, oh God. Before you can get to my father, you get to me. Chuko kabia ma uta no here now. Mapta now just want the gunu na maybe chuko kabia mo no go kwe. One no go look for where I dey. Hey West that idiot. Onya had very arrogant. He's not a respecter of the law. How I am more. The Jewish. Even a big one God. I didn't say son of God or the good rich. They now want to convert it. My father say if you want to come, anybody who want to come through my father will come through me. Says who? My father is alive. I need a problem. The first son. I don't want to go to him that no, he's busy. So these are the analogy they brought in to deceive us.
Believe in what is preached by not believe in the version that these vandals give to me. That's what I'm saying. So if you are a genuine follower of the teachings of Yeshua, so am I. I believe there should be fairness and justice. The same way I castigate Ohanese every blessed day, and all corrupt rulers, is it not the same message that Yeshua was preaching against the high priests of the temple, that they were corrupt? Is that not correct? All I'm trying to say to the idiots that doctored the truth and brought this nonsense to us is this: at which point in this preaching of Yeshua did he say that he was God? That's all. And on that, I rest my case. You are more than welcome. I am also, Nnamdi Kanu. I am a follower of the teachings of Yeshua. I am a follower, a breaking student. I believe that he was sent by God. Yes, no doubt about that. Nobody's disputing that. But the version of the garbage that these vandals, I call them vultures, vandals, brought to us, is patently rubbish. I don't accept it. But you're more than welcome to accept it yourself. Please go ahead. Thank you very much, sir.
I've already continued with this. Is it necessary to continue this? I just want to tell many of you that we didn't just continue talking about religion in this way. We know what is moving us. It's not because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even if you come out tomorrow and say, please, let us leave this religion. This is not what we are here for. I will still tell him, we are not attacking religion. We are trying to bring sanity in our land. So in other words, I have the mind of my own. I'm seeing it around now. Are you not seeing it? No, are you not seeing it? A lot of... oh, I have a lot here. Hi, our sister from Belgium. Our sister from Belgium. Hi, that's something our sister sent me today from Belgium. I have a lot. I don't know what happened today, but we'll manage it. We'll manage it.
Chasing the snake and killing it. And then, over the way, the wise like you who come from the land of Biafra, the great philosophers of Biafra said, sir, and that is the same thing I'm appealing to you, sir. That let us soft panel is not a sign of weakness, it's not a sign of coercion or a sign of compromise, but the major responsibility that God has given you, Nnamdi, is to liberate Biafrans politically. At his time,
they are afraid to go into battle. The kind of religion they brought to us, they don't even know that the religion in Western world is all about fight. They don't know. This Christianity now you see in Africa, this version they brought in, the real Christianity here is all about battle. He said that we should find Biafra politically. Like the status quo of this struggle want to change us from tomorrow now. They may be against it. They may be against it. I said, now why are you doing this now? This is the life of our people. They cherish life. They want to become slave forever. And they want to go to heaven. Me, I know they go anywhere. My own don't be. One now, the time you were never born, are you worried about yourself? One like that, brother, no, nothing. Nothing. Look at what he's saying here now. He's saying that let us get Biafra politically.
Will give Biafrans a spiritual leader. And if that be you at that time, so be it. I am a passionate follower of you, Nnamdi, but I will not follow you to hell. Follow you
to hell.
To hell. In other words, castigating what I believe in makes it difficult for me to be absolutely loyal as much as I would want to.
There's something that is more precious than Biafra. I don't deal with people like that. I only deal with people that Biafra is more precious than any other thing. That's what I don't deal with anybody who tell me now, if you want to talk about this my religion, I will not follow you people do Biafra. No. I want to hear, if people are attacking my Biafra, I will not follow you to become Christians. That's the message I want to be hearing. I don't want to hear, no, if I talk about this my religion, I can't be continue with Biafra. In other words, that your nonsense religion is higher than our life, our way of life. So this is what he told Mazi Nnamdi. Let us see the response.
Yeah, I raising my case. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to express myself, sir.
Thank you very much, and you remain on the line while I address the points you have raised. Very poignant and very compelling points you have raised. I like the way you debate like a very intelligent man, and I welcome it. I wish most people can learn and present points as succinctly and as concise and as precise as you have just done. The reason why I can never be seen as somebody to liberate people spiritually is because I'm a black man. That is number one. Because I'm black, I'm not white. If I'm white, to be different.
That's not true, sir.
I'm coming. Have you seen any depiction of the devil before?
Yes, sir.
What is the color of the devil?
Always black.
Who gave devil that very black description?
Definitely the same people that brought religion to us.
Then what are we talking?
I don't know why I will need to continue, but I have to, because I need to clarify a few things. I accept the submissions you have made, insofar as people consider the pursuit of something they do not understand to be more important than something they actually can understand.
I don't know.
What I want to put across to you, which most people do not know, is that Biafra is a spiritual pursuit. That is number one. We try to fight a war thinking that Biafra is a political pursuit, and we lost that war, forgetting that Biafra is spiritual. And I'll tell you how spiritual it is. Biafra is the kingdom of God on this very earth. That is number one. That's
a proclamation of you, brother. No, be so. No, is it not true? Biafra is the kingdom of God on earth. You see that heaven you had, heaven is called Biafra. You mean you can't hold on to your own? You can't be proud of what you have. You want us to begin to talk about Jerusalem, Obodo Manama. You want us to begin to sing about Jordan, Nineveh, Obodo Nineveh. Biafra is the kingdom of God on earth. Oh, Biafra, I want for you. You don't know why religion did it in that way? Let me allow it to roll. I love that. Biafra is the kingdom. One name,
spiritual, and I'll tell you how spiritual it is. Biafra is the kingdom of God on this very earth. That is number one. That's what we believe in. In that very kingdom, there will be no usu in it.
At all.
In that very kingdom, there will be no slavery in it. Selling people will not happen there. There will be no human sacrifice in it. In that same place, there will be no idol worship. That is very, very important. Critical things that we must understand. And during my earlier submission, I made it clear to you, very, very clear, my dear brother, that I, Nnamdi Kanu, is a follower of Yeshua. You didn't pick that up.
I did, sir.
No, I don't think you did.
I did, sir.
The problem you and I are having is the characterization of what you believe in.
That's all God.
You're calling it Christianity. In other words, a follower of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the Greek interpretation of Yeshua.
I know that, sir.
You are following the Greek interpretation. I am following the Hebraic interpretation of the teachings of Yeshua. Therefore, it is a difference of emphasis. You are emphasizing on that what the white man brought you is good. I accept that. I am telling you that Yeshua's Hebraic roots and his teachings is what I subscribe to. It's just like having a church. Presbyterian one and Methodist church. You are both of you not Christians, Methodist and Presbyterian.
Very well, sir.
You and I believe in the same thing. I believe in the teachings of Yeshua. For those who don't know who Yeshua is his correct name, not Jesus Christ. That's not his name. The fact that you changed what was in the beginning, somebody sent by God, you change his name to something that isn't. I allow you that. You can change it into whatever you like. You then took it further. You now named it Christians, the followers of Jesus Christ. And I'm saying I am a follower of Yeshua. His teachings. Exactly, his teachings. Therefore, anybody accusing me of being against Yeshua do
not listen to Radio Biafra. I am not against. I said I am a follower and a student of the teachings of Yeshua. Right? So the mistake that most people make is that there is this thinking that anything that comes from white people is wonderful. No, you have not, in your versatile understanding, because you're quite erudite and very eloquent, you have not questioned attitude. You have not asked the Greek people, why did you change his name from Yeshua to Jesus Christ? You have not asked the Greek that name. You accepted that what the Greeks are bringing you is gospel. Sir, may I ask you a question in regard to that, sir? You've said that you are a worshipper of Chukwuabiama. Yes, Chukwuabiama, of course, is the Igbo language version of God. God is a language of English. Chukwuabiama is a language of the Biafrans. Now, Jesus Christ is the language of the Greek. Yeshua is the language of the Hebrews. Jesus is what is called in Biafran language. Yes. So you say Jesus, Aligo, the name of that we call Jesus in Igbo land is Jesus. No, that is the name that Catholics, his name is Jesus Christ. That is the name that Catholics call him in Igbo land. It's a Catholic name, Catholic. Catholicism. Even at that, sir, your name, Nnamdi, if it is translated in English to mean my father lives on, is that not a true interpretation and representation of your name? It is correct representation. What I'm asking you, you are deviating from it. His name is Yeshua, which I believe. Hang on, sir. Hang on. How did it then become Christ? Answer me that question. His name is Yeshua. How did it become Christ? That's the question. The question, sir, is Christ in Greek language means Savior. Jesus means Yeshua. So that means Jesus Christ the Savior. You have also agreed, sir, that God sent him to save the world. So if he is called Savior, it's not a wrong representation. That is what he came to do. Yeshua, the Christ, that is actually what his name is. I'm a believer of Yeshua, Jesus Christ, as long as it's Yeshua that is being referred to. It doesn't matter which language he is called. There are thousands of languages in the world, sir. And some calling their name, like every person who believes in God Almighty in their language, have a name for him. If they do not call him Elohim, it doesn't mean they are not.
Then when we call it Chukogama, can you see the difference? I love this guy speaking. He's a very sincere and respectful guy. See the way he's putting his argument. Yamaga say, yes, sir. I love his tenacity. When we call our, if I call Amadio now, if I say Arose, because they have dehumanized that name. Arose, for many of you Christians, are evil. So why are the name itself? We not demonize our own. I call God, Jesus Christ.
Referring to God. They are still referring to Elohim, that creator of heaven and earth that you refer to as Chukwuabiama. That I know, but in English he is called God. That he is called God does not diminish his meaning, sir. It's just a matter of different languages, people calling it the language that they understand. So you're following the Greek version. It's not a I'm coming up. You said you're a Christian. Yes. By your own admission, the Greeks called him Christ. Is that correct? Yes, the Greeks called simple. They call him Jesus Christ. Yeshua will save you. But we are saying the same thing over and over again. What you're following is the Greek interpretation, yes? No, it's not a Greek interpretation. I'm following is the person that has that that name, whether he is called Yeshua in Hebrew, whether he is called Christ, whether he is called Jesus in any other language, the person that is behind that name, not just the name, but the person that is behind that name, whom God sent to save the world, that is
who God sent to save the world. Who save the world now? These are concepts. God said his only begotten son to save the world. Concept we are the thing is save now. Okay, sorry, that place is not included in the word. Okay. Do you know what the Pope is busy now? He's talking about gay, homosexuality. Now. Many of you that are moronic Christians in Biafra land, he has never opened up to talk about burning of houses. But I saw him recently condemning they welcome homosexuality in the church. They are part of human being. But it's true. No, if he said it reality, I would say yes. You know, I'm not a Christian. You know, I can't hear some job. Me, I'm not. People they decide I hate your home, provided you are not offending the tradition of the land. You can't carry this nonsense in near Biafra land. See me again in our soil. That is an abomination. That is why it's good for us to restore the tradition of our land. Even if you gay here, no problem. Their law, the custom and tradition of the land accepted, but not everywhere. Even the people that are talking about man and wife, Adam and Eve, and they might gay here. They are promoting it. Pope now, chance. They need to exist. They are human beings. You know, we'll talk about the slaughtering of you people claiming to be Christians in Africa.
is who I am following. It doesn't matter what any other language call him. They go to any other countries and they call him any name. And I know they are referring to Yeshua, the Son of the living God. I will tell them that that is who I worship.
You worship Yeshua. And you hang on a second. This is where I have problem with Christians. Okay. And I must say it.
Okay.
Are you conversant with the commandment that Chukwuabiama gave to Moses?
Very well, sir.
What does it say?
Thou shalt not worship any other God beside me.
I rest my case. Radio Biafra.
You asked me a question.
I asked you, but you've answered. You said, hang on. I asked you a simple question. What did Chukwuabiama say? The God himself. What did he say?
In answering this question, there is a question you asked before. He said, did Yeshua at any time refer to himself, God? And he said there is nowhere in the Old Testament that Yeshua refers to himself as God.
Yes.
I beg to disagree, sir. When the Hebrews...
No.
It's not easy to develop this. It's not easy. Actually, I say, even Jesus Christ, I am the here now they are basket. The man is the sincere. I talk on my own. The man work because he been at their family in Italy. You know when is this Italy or Spain? The family of this man who made Jesus Christ. Is it Bognia? Yeah, Caesar Bognia or something like that. Make we know they attack the man in person. The man is here because Chesrobogia. Our had the man Chesrobogia. The man see because because no he could make such a thing. No female at art. Hey, Shion. Ojogia now. Where in the Bible did this Jesus say, I am God? How can he interpret now? Can I look at his interpretation? Tell us in Bible where Jesus say, I am God, worship me. Let us hear him.
Please, hang on a second. Hang on, please.
From Milan.
I'm pleading with you. When we debate this very issue, we're debating with somebody.
Those of you that are watching from Biafra land, from Italy, from Milan. That man who in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. That starting from Italy. Each are their compound. From Milan, someone have confirmed it. Yes, it's true. Just Robogia. From Milan. Italy here. Don't worry, maybe one day I'll try to go there. I don't know. I think I will try. Bro, meditating. Oga do that. Oga do that. I think I need to go to the family. Jukula has because unewili yam Hassan Kwoho wanya Kwoho. Here was already the picture of the four fathers. I hear this Jesus does not parade everywhere now. Bring a Biafran child as young as they are. Say now Jesus on your child honey immediately.
I was with somebody last night about the speed of the earth. I said I was traveling from the east to the west. The aircraft we were traveling at over 650 kilometers per hour. And I said that they were looking at darkness behind us. But before we got to London, darkness overtook us. That means that the earth is spinning faster than the speed of the aircraft. People don't know this. That this earth you're sitting on is traveling faster. It's traveling at the rate of 1,080 miles per hour. We were living in it, but you don't feel it. What I'm trying to put across in my is I don't like because, and I remember what Mandela told me in Chicago a few days ago. He said, I believe in only two things. Yes, no,
correct.
White,
yes,
black, can do, cannot do, day, night. All these other ones, I want you to take me to the portion. I don't want interpretation. Tell me what he said. That's exactly what I'm telling you, sir.
I'm going to tell you, let us hear him.
When the Hebrews pick up stone to stone him,
okay,
he asked them.
He asked them what? What happened now? Okay, we're going to have it now. Alright, I'll back over. Mbana now for you, the Chris. Alright, don't worry, only when the double I will not. Our internet. I'm gonna come back now. Oh, somebody is asking me. Somebody is asking from the comment section about the Cesare Borgia. I just want to bring the picture of the man. Look at him here, Cesare Borgia, Italian Duca Valentino, born in 1475, probably Rome, Italy. Died in 1507 near Vienna, Spain. Natural son of Pope Alexander IV. The son of Jesus. Look at the number here. Well, I don't want to blame the man. Or she Yanaka. Jesus here. They are here, Cesare Borgia. I want the Pope Alexander IV. Oh, New York, I got say na Biafra land. I am Kuaba Unu say, can how date. Look at the man here. Look at the annoy. I don't want to blame him, it's not his fault. Look here. Cesare Borgia in full Cesare Borgia, Duke of Valentino's, Italian Duca Valentino, born 1475, one now today, probably Rome, died 1507, near Vienna, Spain. Natural son of Pope Alexander IV. He was a Renaissance captain who, as holder of offices of Duke of the Romagna and Captain General of the armies of the church, could have an army. So enhance the political power of his father Papsi, and try to establish his own principality in central Italy. His policy, don't worry, I will call an Italian. I have an Italian friend here. I hope they will be able to, I hope they will have interest in this. I have Italian friends. I go send Africa on a brother about the whole social media as their messiah. This is why we're not talking. Wait.
At any time refer to himself God. And you say there is nowhere in the Old Testament that Yeshua referred to himself as God. Yes, I beg to disagree, sir. When the Hebrews
from the question. That's the same question I was asking this one or dog. Tell me what these people have done. Please, hang on a second.
Hang on, please. I'm pleading with you. When we debate this very issue, we were debating with somebody last night about the speed of the earth. I said I was traveling from the east to the west. The aircraft we were traveling at over 650 kilometers per hour. And I said that they were looking at darkness behind us. But before we got to London, darkness overtook us. That means that the earth is spinning faster than the speed of the aircraft. People don't know this. That this earth you're sitting on is traveling faster. It's at the rate of 1,080 miles per hour. We were living in it, but you don't feel it. What I'm trying to put across in my level is I don't like because, and I remember what Mannon told me in Chicago a few days ago. He said, I believe in only two things. Yes, no, white, black, can do, cannot do, day, night. All these other ones, I want you to take me to the portion. I don't want interpretation. Tell me what he said. That's exactly what I'm telling you, sir. When the Hebrews pick up stone to stone him, he asked him,
hi, what is going on now? What he said. Oh, it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. They can actually take here to the Bible quotation. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Actually, take here, bam. I want to share she will from here. Methuselah, what is she do about this thing? This is very sad. And the complete audio is in this phone. That one I will fix the phone. Some people are giving me suggestion that I have to go and change the screen. I think it's the best thing to do, to change the screen, because I have to remove the screen like this. Maybe fix another screen. You are correct. You are correct. That's what I will do. That's what I'll do. You know, it's just like the phone. I care about but information anywhere can. So now let's go back to Biafra land. The reason why I brought this in to many of you is just for you to know where our docility started from. Now, so many of you that are into this struggle, the status quo is about to change. And I know in Biafra land, we have tried to give peace chances. Our silence has been taken for granted. Some of you are now thinking, this mbane all this shouting, na ranting, it will affect you. When they will start issuing or validating what they are known for, it will affect you. Remember this thing I said now. You will be the person that will be running on social media, telling your friends, Ipob, then they bring wahala. That time we say yes, no problem, is we. Because we have given many of you so many ropes. So many of you are not even talking about what we are doing. So many of you are castigating us. Some of you are even putting allegation on us. Anything that happened, they say it's Ipob. If they kidnap somebody in Onitsha, it's IPOB, ESN. Everywhere, every news channel, ESN, IPOB, ESN, IPOB, ESN, everywhere, ESN, IPOB. Even autopilot, when they commit their own atrocities about looting supermarket, ESN, IPOB. They even, at a point, they are tired of doing ESN, IPOB. They now begin to, bring people on stage to testify that they are ESN, IPOB. That's a picture a friend sent me today. That's why I told you, a lot of you, I'm going to do something on this phone. Able Kings, I know you're watching me. The picture you sent to me and the audio, I wanted to play it now, but it's not possible. A guy was shot dead by military, and they took his corpse to mortuary. When the owners of the corpse went to the mortuary, they said no. Military issued instruction not to release the corpse. They asked why. Because they are an IPOB member. Can you now begin to see what they want to do with us? And now we are keeping quiet. And you, that's a neutral level, is enjoying our quietness. Not even enjoying it. You are now laughing. Taking us as we are coward. Now it will affect both we and you. Can you now begin to see that our silence is golden? And you're supposed to have appreciated our silence in the past. We are not autopilot that give empty threat. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before he constitute people that are working with him, he knows that a day like this will come. I'm telling you the reality. And some of you will be thinking that, hey, kill him there. Just after 2 weeks, it will end like that. The thing is that some of you don't understand what is moving us. I know it's internet. The way I'm talking is the same way other people can come and talk. So it's the same for you. It's the same. No difference. I don't blame you. How I wish they would die 2 times. I can say maybe you, in your next life, you will know that the people have sworn to die on what they believe in. And that's why we want to, I want to use the language radicalize. That's why we want to radicalize everybody that believes in what we are believing, to believe that Biafra is his belief. Biafra is the religion. Can you now begin to see why we want to deal away with Christianity? You don't understand how we operate. You can't hold on to Christianity and hold on to Biafra. It's not possible. You are serving 2 masters, which is not possible. Biafra is a religion. So you can't tell me that I am a Biafran and you are still telling me that I'm attacking your religion. It means you are not, you don't understand what we are doing. We want to make you to hold on to your own God. That thing you call God of other people, we want to bring it to your doorstep. It is called Chukwu. The angels are the forefathers. Our ancestors are the angels you can talk about. All this you hear Angel Gabriel and Angel Michael, they are our ancestors. We want many of you to get hold of them. You don't. Some of you don't even know when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said Biafra is our religion. It is on Radio Biafra we worship. I know for you, you take it like a word, but there's something he wants to implant in you. And that is why so many of us have upheld Biafra as our way of life. Biafra is our religion. Look at this. If I tell you how many women I have pushed out in my life because of this, you can't believe it. Some of them unknowingly. Some of them I'll pretend. I'll be chatting you. I pretend. So now, how are you? This Biafra now they are doing at home. How do you see it? I hope you say, no, this Biafra now, I don't want this thing. I block you immediately. Some of them begin to run around. Now, what happened? What happened? Look at this person talking about how to get together with. I don't know. I hate. I develop hatred automatically. I don't need to tell you so that you will pretend. Because if I tell you now, anybody that want to come into my life, you must get hold this Biafra. If not, I don't have anything to do with you. You will pretend. So I have accepted this struggle, this Biafra itself, as my way of life. This is how I have embraced it. And the testimony is everywhere for you to see. Call our people in UK. They will tell you, child. Some of you that are living in other countries, you will not understand what our black people are passing through. Go to UK. They are pretending. If you see the way they treat them, especially those of them that didn't pass through 4 corners of high institution, some of them are working up to now in what they call warehouse. Go and call them. They treat them like shithole. Because they know that they were slaves before. Now, how come a slave now is now expecting salary from me? Slave that we wear chain to work in our plantations. Slaves that we went there, implanted our way of life, slaughter them. They are not coming to my land and they're working and demanding salary from me. If you see the way they treat them, you now begin to know why we are fighting for freedom. There's nothing so much pressure. You can take it as your own treasure. There is nothing so precious more than freedom of your own people. I was yesterday. I went yesterday for a movie. We went yesterday to shoot a movie in this camp. They took me as somebody that's working in warehouse. This country, forget. I know it's white people. They are civilized. If you watch her now, they didn't colonize anybody. So their life is different. They don't have that colonization mentality in them. I know they are white, yes. I know they are white. They don't have that colonization mentality in them. Just like in America. This is normal for them. So when they see black person, there's something reminded them. If you talk too much on them, the thing will bounce back to them. I think these people, the people our forefathers used to work in their plantation, they slaughter them at their own will, but now they have right to talk while I'm talking. You know, you remind them something in them. You know, so that is why here we acted a movie on how do they call it in English? On employer, how employer is treating the workers. It is not good. So they have there are so many complaints. Those of them that are working in warehouse, all this kind of menial job, you know, washing plate, all this cleaning job, the way they treat them like a shithole. So the country want to now put it in an advert, so that the companies, individual, whether private or state, to know that they have already know what they are doing. The way they are treating human is not normal. Brother, we are nobody. Some of you, I pray, I know many of you are looking for visa to travel out. I won't tell you not to travel out. When you travel out, you now begin to know why we are fighting for freedom. Some of you think because they paid us. No, it's not all about payment. It's because of what we have foreseen, what we have seen around our environment. They have made us, you know, to begin to say no. We can't continue in this way. You can't continue this way. Now, election is around the corner. Remember how many days? I think they say 25th of February. They will do election. The thing I'm asking, if you are watching me here, if you are watching me, and you are into obedience, you are the people that said, please let us give Obi chance. He's our brother. Let us give him chance. Now everybody wants him. Let us allow him. Don't be offended, with all due respect, because I'm still worried. How I wish we can be able to make these things, make the advert so loud to double cross them. They are going to call us. How I wish you can make jingles, make those that want to sing music will find a way to use it to sing music, that they will blame us after their failure. Because I know it's going to come. And some of them that is going to blame us, I call them wicked people that don't supposed to exist. They knew where their problem coming from, but they want to blame us because this is their soft target. So how I wish you can make it so wide, so we know that you will blame us after your failure, because it's going to happen, and we are also to be blamed. Now they have now beginning to roll out. There's one comedian I saw in UK. I saw the comedian. I saved this video in my WhatsApp. That's why I told you today was nonsense, but I'll manage it. I saved it in my WhatsApp that I said I will play it today. There's one comedian in UK. He's in UK. He's complaining. What I'm seeing in Naira, he said he call his Naira. I say Naira land page or whatever. I never knew that the way Christianity, Yoruba people hate us. I don't know they hate us so much like this. Why do they hate us so much like this? The guy was so annoyed. I was asking myself, these are the kind of people we are talking. We need to allow them to wake up. The guy was so furious. I didn't post it. I forgot. I didn't post it. I was thinking that it's in my phone. If I come, I will upload it and show you. So there's a guy that is in UK. Many of you must have seen him. MC something. He's answering. He was so annoyed. He said, I never knew that the Yoruba people have been following since. They hate us like this. Look at the way they are attacking P2B. That's why I told many of you, P2B that came out is also an eye-opening to some of us. Some of you that believe in unity. I was tired about Igbo, Kanji got on one Nigeria. The thing they first me. Anywhere, anybody see talking about unity is an enemy of the people. Unity of Yoruba, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, Kanji got on, we are one people. God have brought us together. No man shall put us under. And the thing that pains me so much is there is no other country we have apart from Nigeria. Even professors, you see professors making such statement. There's no country. This is our land. We must make sure we protect it. There's no any other country apart from Nigeria. There's no other country we can run to. You know, sometimes when I see people talk, I say, are they purposely saying this thing to provoke people? Or are they just saying it because they just want to use it to get what they want? You know, so these are the things that we are questioning. Now watch this. This is a lot is going on in Biafra land, child. A lot is going on. Many of you must have seen this. A lot is going on. I don't know where to start. Leonia na here na brother. Leonia na here na brother. Mahemra wanya no. This woman gave birth to 4 kids in the hospital. But guess what? Do you know what happened? She didn't collect anyone. They disappeared, and the nurse told her that the children are dead. And tell me, the conspiracy is the sister. There's one brother that called me one certain time. He said, and I agree with him, there's even kidnapping. Some of you that are afraid of going home because of kidnapping. Some of us used to go home and come back. Nothing will happen to us. It's not that we are strong or we are stronger than you. No. The enemy you have today is the one that is closer to you. Before anything can happen to you in life, it is your brother, your sister, your relation. When you hear enemy, that's why I hate Christianity. I hate them, I tell you. They can't tell you who that enemy is. They will say, enemy, that by fire. They're not creating more enemies. Enemy, that by. They can't tell you, look at who is planning for you. Nothing like enemy. Because when they say enemy, that by fire, enemy, everybody become your enemy. Everybody automatically become your enemy. This man you are seeing here now. Look at this woman now. Look at her. Look at what happened. No justice. Obi, I'm asking myself, is Peter Obi going to come and change this one? The country itself is down, brother. The system is down.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I vote. Oh. Oh my God. I don't know why you're gonna dig Jibia. No Laura and no Totua. Banyere Uno, Otu Logo Zuru. You were the Cotra to Shirime.
But the thing is, may all last 2 years, December. So, one in one, Ochorega, my village. So, unfortunately, Yaruzie na ime megam. So I'm not calling no ime megam. So unfortunately I'm not zie na ime megam. So I think that now that bata. So obviously eben bi hochazie mu ya lawazie. So at the initial time ya ngana obviously. So I think that na oga nkonensi na ogara village. Ya think that na ombala card see abalam card those about 2 places. Ya think that no rebe ya mubrunwa before before. That's not take care of woman the that's not the other side. You see, I'm basically be too far. Even Braka so all the better come not even Braka or this one. I have them, so that the community take care of me. We can she in so many insist. I chum is on a gado. So due to what she be but I'm confused. So we really ask one why when you try to come out so. Initially, Mason was here, Gazian at the old long. So, I knew this idea. I will log one who divine favor maternity.
No, now the name of the hospital. The name of the hospital is Divine Favor. You know, when we are talking, many of you are attacking us, that we are attacking your religion. The name of the hospital that conspired and stole the child of these children, not child, 4. I'm on 4. 2 years ago, Uba can't discover what happened. The name of the hospital are called Divine. Do you know what is Divine Favor? Many of you that into religion, you understand me, Christianity. In my head, Divine Favor. Oh, yeah, here you know, Divine. In Abragawa there, or Divine Favor.
So, I need to see about I said that Agama Muda Oga across that night. So before you know it, the midwife or Abiazi, as in year said, is had this year ready with the everything. So Mama, so immediately Muchrama. Ha was Buhani, I just of only made that room. So now I have for a small time, 1 in 1 abata. So now but I was saying that me how long like that, and see I like how. I said that now the baby the week when him. Yes, that no one has more time of why again. So immediately,
yeah, hospital.
Yeah, so man no chakra no man, all woman not come but unfortunately my went in. So initial time ya batazie the second time, Bazian that no man round. You see all good in at least when you're muchama igejipia uzuma. Yes, more the person from that Olapo to that hospital. Yeah, that's not the nurse. Haga just Kiyema, Kobe ran him of Nagana. So you have to see because that December night so much. So before you know it, that midwife was in the nurse that now they should take care of me. That Nayala Walada night. So ha alawazi. Before you know it, so many of them, the nurses have seen a habit cross overnight.
When I came
Get now. Don't worry, I may be here in a very big way. I ain't gonna be responsible of appear to churches. I say I my anger. I give you this is small one and I small. Many of you in the not internet. Do you see what she said? The nurses said they are going to leave her, they are going to cross overnight. Crusade. You know that was churches. They don't send them. The only thing we had, they come on our home. And to worsen the situation, do you know the husband? The husband is a blind man. If you begin to talk about the calamity and the frustration going on in that land, you break down. They don't see. They don't get human sympathy is not in them. That country need to put you down. It need to put you down. In fact, normally that country even Biafra we are pursuing. Anything I'm a child about gate. I choose everybody outside. And I register by register. I just about your profile so I enter. People are mean and wicked. Brother, now. Okay, give them one, carry three. They carry all. Is at last they begin to bring and say, oh, yeah, carry this one. They conspire with the police. You see what P2B is going to change? P2B will also go to hospital to change hospital. P2B will change police. The corruption is endemic. The disease is inside. Nigeria is a project that belongs to nobody. Everybody wants to scramble. Have you ever seen an animal that have no particular owner? You know how it suffers. You know what I'm going to have you ever seen something that is collective as on her? Is a public. Can it, for example, have you been to public toilet before? You see how dirty public toilets. But if it's go to a private toilet, see how they keep it clean. Your own is your own. Our own is our own. Just watch this face of this woman. No mercy, no nothing, no pity. One and the for you now that are watching. For complete timos. Look at her here. And you are telling me Obi will visit. So Obi will also go to the hospital and feel the character of useless Nigerians. I hunt down. It's because of the system. They are following what is in the system. Are you going to blame them? No, this is what the system give. And I giggle. Garbage in, garbage out.
Root Obi.
The particular person but more than one because also Chanande nurse. So how about that morning? How about church? So no one wise actually or send that Jews one away and can you imagine? If you or send that Nana.
That's actually goes to my kanda.
Yes.
Okay.
I dream the nurses. I just smile at you. I told for Hanam Mono. As now when I told for Hanam Mono. I fellow women. So when Judy one again, on I think that I'm using one away again, and that's now I got him many hojo. That's my own mama Hamogano Katabia Bawan that the baby around. So before you know it, only all the nurse now again. Only one may anything at all except a bread. Only in that time. I said that Nandanos will Garebata gas. So each given in Kitaki, no way. So unfortunately, no, give one I send that one I allow.
1 million, yes,
I have Ngozi.
Ngozi onye? Egumbe.
Yeah, Egumba. Yeah.
Okay.
So, nogide wala na ahu. So at the end of the day, no dey 12 anaku, 1 anaku, 2 anaku, 3 anaku, 4 anaku. We lawazi another hospital. So he go see him. We lawazi has that na get that man without doctor. Either way of it. As in the doctor need permission. Yes, Kahajimia. So unfortunately, Mladuzie, Matra is the number of them. Ozie Bawazia Yini Megane. Or send that na Owashi that na Yekuhina the one when I see yes, I believe but to have
even in Hog your hand, you can give a walk. If you see the guy you that are watching me, if you have mine, if you see the guy, you start shedding tears. he say una God dey powerful. Mhuyam piatu yala. Ta is Jezik. That una they call God. Mhuyam bring your head down. You now that's watching me, you are God, according to many of you. You created a human being. You mean you allow what you molded to be passing through pens? I'm asking you, it's a concept. It's not a reality, it's a concept. That's why things are taking place like this. Look to the woman. I'm going to allow it for like 5 minutes now. If you see the husband of this woman, you must cry. Who is going to change this? Is Obi. Obi can change our character. Nigeria need to be destroyed. People now build on another concept in them. You don't blame them. They are following the footsteps. After all, monkey swallow money. No sympathy, no empathy. Nothing. Who are you? Four kids. You didn't say, okay, now we have 4 now. Let us give her 1 and take 3. Since we want to say them. They sold all of them 4. Wicked people in African soil. I ain't gonna be mean. You know that these struggles. You know that this struggle brew religious mentality. You will die on painful death. Now me talk. And we must chase all of you out in this struggle. Even if it's 4 we are, let us continue from there. Chase all of you out. Your mentality is smelling. Divine Favor Hospital. On Doka.
I change him the one. I think that na lota that night. So make sure you lota that night by after 9. I think I got that hospital. You say which ambulance you got that night. You have to see early morning na agazi. So I got you na that hospital. Yeah, I was go to nurse nani. So yeah, Jordan nurse that na my idea na am on one at 31st night. Yeah, same by that na on you see that nurse. See what she will use. It's in a room that 31st night.
But they heard the nurse.
The nurse. So, he has a misery. You're not aware that now only a number doctor. Okay, yes, that's not a AG number doctor that now there are. So now we are seeing here in case Maka police is involved. That now actually.
You don't know that police are involved in the worst criminal on earth. Nigeria police. I don't have time. Let me just afford it a little bit.
The police has to be at that hospital. So nga hayi na that hospital. The police ya hebidozi yo trakawazi he bawazire he said that na ha when idea na amuru one at 31st night. Has yes. So hana say ha ke pani di omunde ahụ. Has not na those baby ha makana incubator. That's na this and that. Nke mekula nke mehu. The police ya hana yo tra na abra say that no wash. Na say that no wash. When I do like that, to have other baby. So unfortunately, he could fit as a ofunke mani and camera. So those police people.
How about that's one? So na ageji now Tinubu the Jagaban. If you want to be a hero in life, only when access to hydrogen missile will take your lives of these people, born Nigerians. Everybody, rich man, innocent, everybody are the same. One. You see what police did. It's a long story. I will cut it short.
Wajua hesi indika kwa neno nga. Hasi that now indike maybe amucha iwatara. Amucha ngwa indike hanazo. Hazu chazi hereshizi ndi madu. So hasi onyo wala nini hakuka azin hakutecha umakanda. So hakutecha ya wisi kaho haki ni. Aini na gawazi na da police station. So ebidu pa na ajuhi ha kwe ku ukewu ezoku. So maybe don't rebel till aka ha tight cha aka he e otara. Tight cha aka he. So he biruzie bia ni eku that na one man really 2 boys really 2 girls.
When they go and that hospital.
2 boys, 2 years. So how can I say that Nogam got sign? I can do police people now. How so Nogam got sign? Nogam Asemba.
That's sign for what exactly?
I say that Nogam assign it because
I have to assign it.
I sign it now. I charge you to come. You got 3 man. I do my police. Okay.
Yes, I know to come.
Yes, Emba. He will be so. I'm asking, but that's no way to welcome.
Get now. Police will saw the man on. When your police is rebel on. And if was let me bring the man. I don't have time. In summary, police are also the doctor have settled the police, and then Abraham Nemetron na Biafra land. The last hope of a poor man is judiciary, but judiciary have no power in Nigeria. They got the man.
After Hamid Hazi, Hagazi at that hospital. So we push the that Nahaga by a Funiji by
Habola Mutamba.
Habobina.
Last year that are human rights.
But we are in the last 2 weeks. We had no 1 week. Because all on Tuesday, Tigara, the human rights. Tana push 1 week.
Mazi were keep much of them now, which I was okay, now just briefly.
The man no they see is a blind man. In the Omo church, and you say God will take our battle. And you say God is everywhere. He sees and he cares for us. What God does not do does not exist. Later now, on your house on police. You know they see. Has a sign here. Why waiting one sign? How can he sign something that he doesn't know? Hey, we look about soil now. And now who's at least one marker of that? Yeah, we will care when he get near joy. And on 1 year, 4 keys, and at least organ for at least the feeling no woman no. They collect it from him. No one earlier molested brother case I got died down. Nobody in Nigeria Google me. Where are you running to? If you run to the police, it's the worst. The worst are about to happen. I just want to show you many of you this is. You can appreciate IPOB very soon. And then I also take the hack or we no send them. Look at the husband. Look at the husband, brothers. Look at the husband. Oh, Onish. And now who's?
Okay, now I want to yes. Just briefly.
I'm just start off from the hospital. About the woman, the knocks. So here to be see a boy, as I'm to tell them. The number of my police, some can make police of us already come to them for Ghana. See a Biku. See us in the police station. Yeah, but I tell some more Kapumoya. The man have Mazi the police. I make sure the case be a camp because I saw more. And I said, Chinese stop in a wish mark. That's why I had you men at the hospital. Then, since I was going back to the hospital, meet the doctor, see a lady remaining 3 babies, 1 girl and 2 boys. The man I want that no spend more than 1.5 million to the police. I'm sorry,
no spend
1.5 million
to the police. No,
also to lower the police. The doctor said to lower the police. Normally, how Chineke she take this battle? No. Is it not God that's supposed to take this battle? I'm asking. So many of you that say what God does not do does not exist. Chineke know the work. Now you be God to yourself. Now you be God to another human. Okay, go to practically. Anna player them one now. There were 1 something million. What the DPO? They close the case. ETU police have war. Get a yeah, okay. Yeah, go to lawyer. Lawyer Joy said na 1 million. I get be the case. OG. The worst thing that can happen to a man is for you to be deprived of your right without nobody to fight for you. Here now I am. Here. Like the case of Biafran child. Many of you know how it ended. I don't want to begin to talk about it. And the state is a come and Zuzu the case on one side. This is not a case. Ya no now, ya no Nigeria. Takanu sue Biafran child to court. Yes, settle all the court now. And I party here and there. I pray Alana Kirikiri prison. I pray Alana so asa na police biano or federal police. But now Biafran child will return on a prison. Nekume. Chief Judge the channel saying here is your case. No, this is not case. It's not. We don't have anything to do with this. I don't want to begin to explain it. Normally, I am a million explain. I tell me a case on yours on this. Lawyer just let channel line saying, you see, somebody again. He's talking bad about you. Is it a case? So what do you want us to do now? No. What do you want us to do him? He's your brother. According to the name, you people are come from the same place. You are fighting for the same thing. You are suing him to court for us to do what? I am Chief Judge. So for us to do what? To convince him for speaking ill about you. If you know that what he's saying about you is false, how does it affect you? We don't have any case. Please, you people should go. If you want, you can take it to the higher place. But for us, it is not a case. Hey, dismiss everything. Yeah, no, now. Chief Judge got collect ego. What do you want us to do him? I want him to spend all the rest of his life in jail. Consider you done, sir. You have to transfer. You have 3 million. Yes, I will transfer it to your account by tomorrow morning. Don't worry. I will send my boys to go and pick him up tomorrow. How do you include the guy? You see in Europe, ever law now. No matter how you reach list, you can't molest nobody. Obla the thing him here that is so nice. A lawyer can take up your case. Or man, you go they are subduing you. He will take up the case on his own and make money out of it and settle himself. He can't collect shit from you. Look here, let the man on who's where? You have anybody?
Yes, the nurse is in the here. So now I say, look what she me now. That's why I'm up in the matter for my head. No, I'm not from Cambridge. It's okay, me for all the but along the line is my Mazi. Her president, the doctor, call him number. My hair, maybe I want to head it behind here. I'm not going that and goes you 1 year, 1 year, or the other. I'm not going to Namaha or so. So everybody keep no quam for the self and walk. Kunyamakuna, Mana Henu Gama.
I give it to me.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, a blind man, a blind husband. Chineka just bless her. Come console lawyer as a blind person with 4 kids. I read it in. I read it for. Now the kid take a good and only can 400,000 naira. Girls, I think girls are 200,000. 400. The father and the mother, they are alive. He grew 4. Now they are obedient. Now they are going to be with the country. If Obi enter there now, everybody will comport themselves and begin to behave well because Obi is there. But Obi have become a governor before now. What has he achieved? He's saving money. He didn't buy Jeep like others. Is it what a governor achievement is supposed to be? Which factory now? Let us begin to talk about factory that employ people in Anambra, built by that administration. I don't want to blame him alone because this is the norm of Nigerian government. It's not only him. I can't begin to come here and begin to condemn Obi, no. I want to ask, or even it is the generality of all of them. They talk wow just to deceive many of you that have a very low mental health. But the status quo is about to change. We are going to listen to Mazi Nnamdi, and I don't want to begin to, if you are here to watch, to expect me to begin to tell you what is to happen. I'm not the director of state, I'm not autopilot. that begin to dabble into issues they know nothing about, or begin to make an announcement, whereas the leaders of this struggle have never uttered any word. We are going to listen to them tomorrow and follow up instruction and the direction they want us to go, and so that some of us will begin to appreciate who is who in this struggle. And I hope some of us will be remembered, whether dead or alive, will be remembered. You know, it is life like that. I don't want to begin to come out here and begin to talk to you in a way that you may not understand. This is social media. Not everything that's meant to be aired in the public. It is called social media. Social media is a public domain where your enemies are there, listening to you, to know your plan, to know your strategy. So that is why anytime you are coming on social media, you bring out some information and a strategy that will deceive and at the same time confuse the enemies. I'm not saying that many of you that are watching me are my enemies. No, I know so many of you, but we are in public. We are in public. We also hold on our emotion. I'm not speaking out of emotion. No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain the leader of this group. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be taken away by a mortal. The leader of this group is becoming stronger and stronger. The moment we try to kill him, the moment we try to eliminate him, he's becoming stronger and stronger. I know we have to scream as we the followers, because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is feeling pain, all of us are supposed to be feeling the same pain. Nobody should tell you why are you behaving this way. That person is not a freedom fighter. You are touched, so you have to showcase your grievances. But all I have to tell you is that know where you channel your energy. I repeat what I said when I was starting. Anger is a small madness. So do nothing when you are angry. I know I do repeat it. You know why? So that you will not spoil something more than what causes the anger. You can say something out of emotion. Some of you that are too emotional, especially our women. Our women are some of them don't use eye to see. I understand so many of you. I have a religion, but a Muslim, Sunni, die hard. I got a mission. Deliver, lopa, more beer and area, jubilate here. Some of you are kind of mundi. Some of you begin to think, I can't shake you want to get around. I actually stay down. I'm going to abolish that. Some of you go on a mission, they come back. You want to get over the thing now. You got deliverance now. Every spirit are chasing you. Something is changing, because this is where you picture your mind. It's what they brought you up with. I understand so many of you. I can manage this. He make it here like this. The person I'm happy and you. Brother, all religion. I'm gonna make out like that, but I have to leave it in this way. I have to go. I want to thank so many of you that are here. I don't want to say anything regarding our leader. I left it. I will leave it for the Directorate of State tomorrow. I think they are doing the needful. And I want many of you to know that autopilot, you know, I said I don't want to talk about them, which is correct. I don't want to talk about them, but they have a new strategy. According to them, they have a new strategy how to solve the problem in Biafra land. They say they are mandating everybody to buy pig. All these superstitious belief. Muslim hate a pig. Bro, I don't know whether is it true. If Muslims see pig, they will run away, even when they are slaughtering their enemy. So these are superstitiousness. I don't believe in all this nonsense. Brother. Like in our land, we don't uphold immorality, such as gay, homosexual, this lesbianism. Is not in our land. But it doesn't mean that I don't have to be friends with them. No, I know so many of them that I'm friends with. It doesn't affect me. So they said they think since I will try and put this phone in order tomorrow. This phone just happened today. It just hit on the ground and then the screen just disappeared. I have a lot in that phone. So the new strategy of autopilot now, they want to buy pig. I told them now that this new sit at home is not working. They said they want to buy pig. Then if they buy pig, they will now tie the pig, put it in our farmland, so that anytime Fulani reach there, jam it, they will be on the run because it's against there. Is it true? Now I can't be here and be there now. Some of you that do this believing, I can't be there and be there. So if it is a strategy, by buying pig. And you know the laugh. This is not normal. The laugh. This is not. But don't worry. Tomorrow, which I won't hold your brother. Naturally, I'm watching does not mean that I love what is going on. I'll just to hide my emotion. You know. That's all pig. It's all a pig. It's all a pig in that song here. So, I'll go the next option now because sit at home is no more working. People are coming out, even though they say sit at home, people will come out and it's not making any wave again. So I was in their forum, like I told many of you, in this phone. I'm still in their forum. They are discussing how to continue buying pig. And let me see if I'll see what I want to play to many of you. I hope I have it here. Do I have it here? No, it's not here, no? If it's not here, it's okay. It's okay. This is our sister. Our sister need help. I don't know whether many of you have. How many of you have? Our sister need help. Our sister. What God does not do does not exist. Have you seen our sister? Only the help. Onye asị gbatara sị enyemaka ọ ndị Ebuka Obi. Onye anyị hụrụ ya na ọ ndị what God does not do does not exist. Ugbu a na reality abịakwuteli ya now. I'm not laughing at her. I'm not mocking her. Onye nwere onye ma ọsọ gbatara sị enyemaka n'ike agwara mkpụrụ obi ya. Matthias, our brother, I saw him. He used her to do video, and I can understand where Matthias is coming from. I can understand where anybody that doesn't understand Matthias will think that he's wicked. No. Matthias said the only thing he will do is to provide money. Can the man kill ya? Because all the man now worry. Or one week will dibia. All the man. About handing one. So the girl, he can't go the girl. I did deceit and I go in religion. Can happen in here face here in reality. Some of you don't understand where the angle I'm operating. I know because I've never established any outfit on ground that I work in. I think this is what I have to do. I'm going to recruit people. But it's just that evil is going on in our land. People will begin to go after them unnecessarily. You know? So we must face reality. And these are the reason why autopilot came in the previous time to use native doctor to deceive many of you. We shouted. These are what we are going to see here is what they used to deceive many of you in the beginning.
The spirit of the rising sun. Nisi Simon akpa ka na jo Simon ekpa. Ọ na-agwa anyị ụmụ bụ Biafra eziokwu.
Okay.
Ọ na-agwa anyị eziokwu afa emepe aka. Ọ bụ na ọ da-agwara anyị eziokwu. Gọba afa mechie ịnọdụ ka isi wee nọdụ. Eziokwu ka nchọ.
Is that open? Wow.
Ya bụ na na-agwa anyị eziokwu. Ngwa mechie n'aka ka anyị jụọ nke ọzọ, ka anyị jụọ ọzọ. Akpọkọ m Chukwu nwa n'Igbo niile. Akpọkọ m ihe na-emere n'Igbo niile ife. Akpọ m anyanwụ na agbara, akpọ m ndị mmiri, akpọ m ndị agwa, akpọ m ndị ichie. Akpọ m mmụọ nwa na Biafra, akpọ m aja n'Igbo, alụsị nọ n'Igbo, arọbụ na agụnụ na Igbo. Eziokwu ka anyị chọ. ndị DOS ka anyị na-ajụ ese n'isi fa anyị ga-esobe fa ọ bụrụ na anyị sobe fa na ha na-agwa anyị eziokwu maka nweta Biafra na ha na-agwa anyị eziokwu n'isi Nnamdi Kanu anyị sị ka afọ a mepee anyị sị ka afọ a mepee akwụkwọ m ụlọ ọzọ aja na Enugu aja na Anambra aja na Imo aja na Abụọ aja na Abịa nwa nwaanyị Igbo niile anyị sị ndị DOS a na-agwa anyị eziokwu a na-agwa anyị eziokwu maka nweta Biafra afọ a mepee ọ bụrụ na ha na-agwa anyị eziokwu ka afọ anọdụ ka o si nọdụ akwụkwọ m na ọsọ wee jụọ elu jụọ ala jụọ osimiri niile jụọ akwụkwọ na ọgwụ niile jụọ ndị nna 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 anyị gboo ndị dibịa gboo ndị gbara afa gboo wee jụọ ndị mere ọgụ Biafra gboo ndị na-afụ ihe afụ na nzuzo ndị eziokwu dị n'ọnụ asị m ọ bụrụ na DOS ada-agwa anyị eziokwu afọ a mepee mana ọ bụrụ na ha na-agwa anyị eziokwu ka afọ a nọdụ ka o si wee nọdụ eziokwu ka anyị chọrọ gbanụ m nke bụ eziokwu anyị anụghị ihe unu kwuru anyị wee jụkwa unu ọzọ sị ọ bụrụ na emechi ije a na Nnamdi Kanu ya apụta na ndị ji ya atọrapụ ya n'agbụ na Chukwuka anaghị anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra ekpere afọ anyị mechie ọ bụrụ na ya na-afọ anyị ekpere keba afa ịnọdụ ka isi wee nọdụ eziokwu bụ ya bụ ndụ onye gwa anyị eziokwu anyị ama eziokwu bụ ya bụ ndụ anyị ekwego anyị akpọ unu bụ ọra nwoke ọra nwaanyị mmụọ na-agbara ya bụ anyị ga-ebe Simon ịkpa ntị na udo ya adị udo ya adị ya gazie onye ma
this is what we are fighting. I think I come here to talk about Biafra. These are the deceit we are fighting. Age this thing deceive a lot. You didn't hear me. They use this thing to deceive a lot of people. Those of them that are not into Christianity. There's a difference between you are gullible. all the creature. You know, we are talking about Christianity. If you then Aguma is exceptional because you are not going to church or you not believe in all this. It is gullible. All the same. And we have superstitiousness. Only need you here convince. Here gra viral. Here I'm playing now. During the time of the thing put on and the top a lot to use they are convinced here and deceive a lot of people. Or gra viral. That's why I engage them. When you see me talking about native doctors, now me I start them. I you know, since I will continue calling them. They have no power. Press. Look here, I my experiment. My own one. I used to do experiments abroad. I found it. Look here. Okay, my own one. My own is not alive. Okay. My own I do go down. Brother, all battery. And it's ET battery. Mbe ha press here now. Alpha kuoka. Look here. Okay. Yana battery now. If I have battery now, I put it battery. Alpha mepe. Press her the ok. Yeah, man like this. Again, another is a shout. Actually, me puna. So that's why we want us to face reality. Again, had deceive a lot. A lot begin to attack the US because of Alpha mepe. Ndi dibia ha batana ha nem. Here we hand dibia how frosters. Ndi case will be how this akwa them. They are this. And I see Matthias in this man Jack now. I saw Obalola. Matthias and it's very funny. See Obalola. This our brother is trying. He's trying. That's why we have to defend him at all costs. He's an IPOB member indirectly. If he's not a registered member. Why I say is that an IPOB member is working. What he's doing is our own analogy. You don't need to be a registered member. Yes, our brother, they studied our people to know that these are what they need. Echina only can be a mkwaya battery. The queer, and a quick battery. Mkwaya battery number say, hey, only can this are the queer, how on and on the way. Ngana on, the queer, on and off. Mtia battery and Beji, I say, Afa. Emana hem na gwa wejo ku na gwa kuoka mbo ya yoku epresa na here. You know, some of you hate ADOS today. Nah, there's one native doctor that will do something. Did you see it? He calls her money. The thing just open. Immediately he called US, he didn't talk. Nah, no, they follow them again. Criminal. Who are we to blame? Who are we to blame, brother? No, who are we to blame? Are we to blame our people, or are we to blame? What is the reason of their gullibility? Who caused it? It's the government. It's the government. They didn't give them the quality of exposure they need. I don't want to call it education. Quality of exposure they need in life. So that they can be able to master what is going on in the environment. That's why they can see something like this, they dabble into it. And then those that know, especially the political leaders, religious leaders, they're doing nothing about it. They are even using it to defraud others. I want to thank all of you. I see our brother Kingsley K. Kingsley, I think I have something with you. Probably by next week I'll get back to you. Probably. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Tomorrow we know whether we are going forward or backward. Tomorrow is time. It's very late here. I have to begin to descend. Tomorrow we are going to listen to Mazi Nnamdi, the Lion of the Judah. Assignment. I give a memory. Assignment I give me a memory. You know, con other memory. On one side, you shall give you the Bewaka. Now, I'll give you the one now, international community. Where are you? But some of you will never attack IPOB. I know many of you. That's why I said you come out from that religion. Handle the blind in the cool hope now. Acquire the normal, and I ball lock. Everybody let us, if this thing will take the life of our people, it's better we stop it now. Let us continue managing. That's why we have enduring it. Lamentation is a language of coward. I'm a coward. Look at their leader. I thought now they hold him now. By now everywhere will burn down, like they have been saying. They are doing nothing. We're not after election, but talk about that election. We should not say release our leader. You could say release here. And I want to ballot in the making noise. About social media again. You know, 48 automatum. Or they hammer. And yeah, I saw 5 days. After 5 days, I am a innocent soul. And you could 2 days, no more is I have almost school naga. Even one you never hire for how many years? Chetazira. Even I don't know why you're not a Biafrans. Where is that idiot? Let him come and quench them. Yes, our brother said tomorrow will be Maz. What time? Are you a Biafran? You've never seen the advert of China Samwol. I posted it now. The time's supposed to be, I think, 7:30 p.m. I posted it. And Donald Azubike, this video is for you before I go. It's not how we Donald Azubike in Ewodoc. The time is 7:30 p.m. Somebody is asking me. I posted it in my platform. Look at it here. It's tomorrow. They are going to try to begin to tell you what you need to hear tomorrow. Whatever we are issued. This is the time. This is the advert. The time is very important. Look at the time here. 28 January 2023, Saturday, time 7:30 p.m. So yes, this is the 7:30 p.m. We are going to listen to them and then to know the new dimension, because it's better we go down with our leader It's not just to come out and the wow, United Nations. No, it's not. We are not. We have no business with United Nations. Whatever instruction is given, it will take life. Yes, okay, when them mad. Okay, when them mad. But all the very sad, our people know they here. They know they here. You know, it calm more down. Hey, feel anyway. I have the problem I have with them. If you calm down, they take it as if you are a foolish person. And then say, nah, they know they do anything. Let us continue with what we are doing. We move. Obedient, we move. Obedient, we move. Everybody now. As it stands now, at least hand or not. You know, I'm an election, but I know have election, but our leader must be released. So, this time around, brother, we have tried now. Haven't we tried? Yeah, but I need discipline. Somebody up until the court has released him. And instead of you to talk about it, you know, I say shorty. Sign shorty. No, this is not what we have. What is shorty? So the last video I have before I go, this is the last video. It is for the bumbling illiterate in America. What our forefathers have prevented or provided. An Indian man is saying what your forefathers have provided. How are we? That's our sister in Belgium, please. If I get a new number, if I couldn't repair this phone tomorrow and I get a new number, please, I want you to send me that video. Very, very important. Very important. You a Biafran, brother. You a Biafran. Let us listen to him.
I'm all set to blow your mind with the story of an African slave. A slave with unprecedented mathematical abilities. I'm talking about Thomas Fuller, also known as Negro.
Look here. A mathematician who provided mathematical formula that America is using today to progress. Age one here, what our ancestors have produced. And why? Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth now. We are joking. You see, some of our leaders, they are jokers. If I'm in charge of this struggle, I swear, you will not. I know you say I am, my brother, you are too autocratic. No. If I'm in this struggle and I find somebody like this man, Donald, I don't want to, he's not a doctor, he's an idiot. This guy, Donald in America, with such mindset, he can be a coordinator. Instead, let that unit function without coordinator. You don't understand me. Somebody who doesn't believe in the root cause of your struggle, who doesn't know what he's fighting for. An Indian man now is congratulating your brother, your ancestor. An Indian man is, let us congratulate a slave in America. A slave with unprecedented mathematical abilities.
Unprecedented mathematical abilities. I'm talking about Thomas Fuller, also known as Negro Tom, the Virginia calculator. He was an enslaved African renowned for his mathematical abilities.
He was an enslaved African renowned for his mathematical abilities. A slave
who could not even read or write. In most discussions of people with extraordinary powers of mental calculation, there is some mention of Thomas Fuller. But
Thomas Fuller is his slave name. When I read about him today, they said he was born somewhere in West Africa. They didn't know exactly. Some were predicting in Liberia, some were predicting in Benin Republic, but they said he was born somewhere 17th centuries in West Africa. But that's the one our sister sent to me today or yesterday. Our sister, please, tomorrow you are going to resend it. I will call you. If I didn't get your number, I'll pass my new number. If I didn't repair this thing tomorrow. What our sister sent me yesterday, one of our sisters in Belgium, the achievement of our ancestors. Black people are telling us that without we that are slaves, they brought in their land. This thing I'm telling you now is happening in America, where that idiot is living. Is in their world news. Is it in what is the name of this their newspaper? Is it American Times or whatever? I saw it. Our sister sent me a clip when America we are acknowledging that what we have, American people are what we have today that is helping us to develop both our medicine, both our engineering sector, they are the knowledge given to us by the slave we brought in our land. Our sister sent it to me in this phone. One idiot calling himself a doctor is telling us that what our ancestors have done. Before they take the church, what have they done? Mazi, they have never done anything. Your ancestors have never done. We are not talking about the cutting edge technology. Cutting a hamburger. To eat hamburger is for him is cutting edge technology. He's a coordinator of indigenous people of Biafra, literally with no freedom. They're not serious. So this man from India is acknowledging this African guy.
I'm all set to blow your mind with the story of an African slave. A slave with unprecedented mathematical abilities. I'm talking about Thomas Fuller, also known as Negro Tom, the Virginia calculator. He was an enslaved African renowned for his mathematical abilities, who could not even read or write. In most discussions of people with extraordinary powers of mental calculation, there is some mention of Thomas Fuller. But I have a problem with this. To me, this man doesn't seem to be...
Wait. Let it not be the Nanya that I know. That's stark illiterate. Another person is a sign that we are going nowhere. So many things have gone wrong. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Biafra continues, internet, you must come back. I know it is back. Please let's direct our fight rightly. We can disagree. Disagree is not with stupidity. Disagree by laughing at your ancestors, asking them what have they produced. Is it their disagreement? Is on that issue. Me and you now is fighting for Biafra. What are you? Some of you that are, if I may ask you, say, what is moving you? What is moving you to be fighting for freedom? Is it because you hear freedom of Biafra, or Biafra must be free? You join. If somebody call you and say, "Oga, hey, hold on there," what is moving you? No. What is holding you? This is the question we need to be asking ourselves. What is this thing that is inside you that is pushing you to join these people, to be doing what they're doing? Do you actually know what they're doing? Or because Nigeria is frustrating you, then you are looking for another umbrella to hide? But you don't understand the ethics. You don't understand what they're fighting for. Somebody is cursing your ancestors, asking them what have they done. They have eventually done nothing. We should uphold to their own. And you're telling me that we have to disagree to agree. Which agree and disagree? Even with this your name self, I don't need to talk to you. And they really. If this struggle is waxing, if this struggle is in order, this struggle are the in order. Are the in order? Oh, only should fly or I measure the thing. Like I said, I have to descend. I want to thank all of you for being here. I greet you, Emmanuel, our brother. Mazi. No, nobody. Before the same is run out from debate, no. I see Mazi Ekonike Obinna. I greet you. I greet you. This name remind me of a nightmare. One day we could I'm a moment called walking on Nanya, but Yami just join the IPB struggle newly. He can't change your name. I know the name is not reading. Allah has herself. Need fake them, but China these struggle as officers. Allah had this woman. Allah had them yourself. I saw a guide, I saw Anile. What is the name of that woman claiming to be Nana? Anile. Wany question Yeku and Ronani. Wany question a may have about Cranken flag in a Lekatan Honada. Yeah, got a lot of affairs of Biafra singer somewhere. Not a joke. Any, brother, I'm not happy at all. Things are not looking good. As you are not happy, I read the solution. I read the solution, brother. Hand you are the solution. Tomorrow you listen to the solution. Don't use emotion to do anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not dead, he's alive. Just that the situation is not normal. Which like I said, I don't want to begrudge many of you. Brother, when you're in Nigeria, I hope from. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria. Somebody have been living in Europe for years. Brother, you know go break down. You know, so but we are just trying to raise alert and at the same time to make sure that they know, to tell them that we know what they know. I reached out to somebody today, very, very important figure. I've never called before in my life. I tried to call because of so many calls I'm receiving today, but he calmed me down. And I know a lot of people call me and I relay them the same message. But that does not really mean that all is well. No, things are not well. Things are not well, brother. A leader of a movement called to say release him, and he's still there. And the movement is not doing anything. Brother, I understand so many of he pens. So that's why we're going to listen to the Directorate of State tomorrow. I don't want to begin to talk now. Brother, I'm on my lane. I come behind a new instruction. They are going here, man. Whereas the leadership have never spoken. When they speak, we will now begin to work on that, their instruction. That's why we have a media. Media don't just go and begin to take a job of the leaders. Lead the Kube give free because maybe you one or two information. About an internet, they say you get information. No, we don't operate like that. You have to wait first. Tomorrow is not far from now. Rather today.